Unmute. Hello and welcome, everybody. We are Tabletop Anthologies. This is War Stories by Firelock Games, a World War II RPG. With us is the crew of Blackjack, an M4 Sherman Tank, about to embark on a great crusade. Gentlemen, hello. Welcome. Nothing?
Oh, is this where we talk?
That, yeah,
Who goes first?
Whatever you want to do.
You or me? Me?
Howdy,
Do I go
y'all.
first?
Yeah.
Wait, that ain't the right game.
Howdy, y'all. Yeah.
Perfect. I'm just making sure my volume's set. Okay, so with us, the crew, we have Forlath is Sergeant Kris Knoblauch. We have the gunner today as Mr. Ojos, Mr. Joseph Ojos Bishop. Yeah. The loader played by Hades, Calvin Horner. Our bow gunner and junior guy, assistant driver, Mr. Everett Sweet Pea Pines. And then as you can see, buddy guy, he's with us in spirit.
Wow.
So, yeah, so he'll, so bow gunner, I'm going to need you to do your best buddy guy impression, if you're okay with that.
All right, then.
That was good. That was accurate. Before we start, does my sound level sound good? Everything sound good so far, gentlemen? Okay. Once we get to adding music and sound effects, do me know to double check, because last time volumes were quite off, so I fixed it. All right, so we're picking up. We're in England. The boys are training on a large field obstacle course to take down some wooden targets. The targets were 2 large 88s and a possible Tiger tank in the background, and they had been making their way up the fields and had some contact with some troops in the open. But outside of that, that is where we left off. Unless anybody has any questions, that is where we will pick up. Everybody good? Good? All right. So, make sure you go. Oh, wait. 1 second here. Notifications off.
Hey, did you know that the game's paused?
Yeah. There.
Damn it, man.
Okay. So Juan, you guys, go for it. And don't
Hey,
forget,
why is Knoblauch bigger than the rest of us?
As he should be.
Overcompensating.
That makes sense.
I don't have a response.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the gun, waiting to get a spot on this possible target out there, waiting for our boss man to direct the tank where we're going. Where are we going, buddy? Oh wait, buddy's not here. Where are we going, TC?
We still on the training field? But, where
Yes,
are we
sir.
at, General?
Is the
Yep.
TC still out in the field?
You are still, no, he's in the tank. Yeah, you're still in the
okay.
field.
I thought we met up with we finished the exercise and we rolled back in the live fire exercise. We rolled back in to talk to the sergeant in charge. No? Yes.
Yeah, you
No,
did.
We,
No,
we finished that, and then we moved on to another tank course.
That's the live fire one, right? So we're still in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm just, hold on, I'm thinking back. So, yep, we were up in the upper
Yeah, you were up in
northeast
this area.
quadrant.
Yeah, and you were told that in the northwest quadrant there were 2 possible 88s and a Tiger tank.
Right. So, Blackjack, was it Blackjack? Wait, who's our
Bandito.
wingman? Bandito. Yeah, Bandito is like straight. Oh, not the first road. That second road.
Yeah,
They're
he's,
like
west of
behind
you,
some
correct.
bushes there, right? Directly west of us.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir,
9
yes, sir.
o'clock. Okay. All right. Someone made the recommendation that we just drop some rounds just in that forest in general. Who was that? Was that you, Bishop?
No, I said we should let Bandito go first, and if there's an enemy out there, they can take the flak for us instead of us taking it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I say
Yeah,
let
sorry I
him
brought
let
that
him
up.
let him flush it. Let him flush them out.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that was a great suggestion there, Bishop. Great suggestion. We'll just put that one on the back burner for right now. But yeah, that plan, the Bishop plan, if nothing else works, we implement the Bishop plan. Okay. Then well, we don't have Buddy, right? Buddy Guy. Oh yeah, we do have Buddy Guy. Who's playing Buddy Guy? Are you playing him, General?
No, Preaches.
Preaches. Okay.
Sweet Pea Pines.
Okay, then Buddy Guy, take us north. Take us directly north. Stay to the edge of the quadrant.
Okay.
The eastern edge of the
Understand,
quadrant.
taking
Can you
us north.
ping
it for me? There's a double road up there, or a wider road, I'll say. That's where we want to go. I think we're going to see some targets when we get up there. Use terrain as much as you can, although that is a bit of an empty space, isn't it?
So where I'm pinging?
Yeah. All right, but be ready for action, gentlemen. We could be making ourselves a target.
All right, Sweet Pea, you remember how to do rolls?
I do.
Okay, give me an operate roll for Guy Buddy.
All right. Did you give me his sheet or no? Or you want me to just do it with mine?
No, you can do it through the tank, remember? If you double click the tank
That's fair.
and then
Yep.
click on crew,
Crew.
and then you'll see Guy Buddy.
Yeah, Buddy Guy.
then
Operate
click-
roll. Gotcha.
Yep,
Yep.
no modifiers. So he gets up there, but he doesn't get exactly where Forlath wants. He gets right to about where I'm the second ping up here.
Hey, TC, there's a bit of a ditch in the road. We can't make it to the actual designated moment, but got us as close as we can. Over.
All right, are we out in the open?
So yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is, since you got to this spot, I'm gonna call a halt real quick because if you give me a perception check there, TC.
Okay. Perception check. Beautiful heads in the way. Hold on. Perception. Okay, I got it. Right click or left click?
It should just be left click.
Okay. Any modifiers?
No, sir.
That's definitely a 6.
So you see just, let's see here, 60 meters northwest of you, camouflage really good, is an 88 that's pointed in the opposite direction that you are, but you also see troops in the open to your left, about 10 meters closer than that.
Okay, swing us around, northwest. 10:30. Bandito, we have target 60 meters out, or 60 yards out, straight north from your location.
Swinging us wide.
Copy that, Blackjack. So, give me an operate check, creature. So how do you want to position the tank?
We would position just exactly as TC had described, but if there is any sort of a terrain advantage that we could get by being in a certain area, I would have just slightly moved in that to give us best operational cover.
So likely, your best operational cover at that point would be one block or one square down, but faced towards the target, utilizing the hedgerow.
We can do that then.
Okay, 1 second here. and you had 2 extra successes. So, what do you want to do with those? Well, since you didn't play his position, I can let you know real quick. Basically, you can use it as any lucky strikes in game or house rules. The extra success can go, 1 extra success can go towards the gunner when he fires. Kind of basically meaning you lined him up to have a great angle or shot on the target.
Right. Yeah, if there's any way that we can just kind of like, quote unquote, bank those for future use, we'll do that. Because I know a lot of us already have extra successes, right? Or we already have like the little added successes that we can add. So I'll just kind of keep those for whenever we shoot.
Okay. All right. Gunner, loader, you guys got anything?
Light them up, Bishop.
What do we got in the pipe right now there, loader?
I don't know that we ever. I think if anything, we'd have put another. We've been using HE, right?
I was about to say
Correct.
you put an AG in, I think,
Yeah.
last time.
Yep.
Because we used an AP once.
Can you give me a ping on where the target was again? There was troops in the open.
Yeah, troops in the open by the road. The target was well camouflaged in that direction. Basically,
Are
you
we
can
are
see.
we sure? Are we sure they're enemy?
Yes.
Who spotted that? Who spotted that?
I did.
TC, you sure? Were you sure
Yeah,
they're enemy
they're enemy.
targets?
Light their asses up.
Okay, so I would squirt them with the coax.
Okay. Give me a tech roll.
Should be this one, correct? So full auto.
Full auto. You're within short range. There's no extra modifiers from me. So full auto,
Yeah.
direct or suppress.
Direct. We're not suppressing here at all.
Okay.
So plus, is it with this one? I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 off the top of my head.
For this, full auto direct is going to be +4.
Nice.
What are you doing with the extra success?
We've banked pretty much everything we can, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm banked out too. Let me double check my care. Let's see, where am I? I'm not up here. I'm not cool like the other. I'm down here with Buddy Guy hanging out like cool kids. Yeah, I'm already full. We'll just put it into extra damage into there. Make sure we take out the entire unit.
Okay. So
Yeah, but that was a good choice. Sweet Pea, check your range. See if there's anything left over for you to mop up.
So I would do that. I would
Okay,
just check and see what's going on.
Well, hang on one second. J-Dubs, give me a quick damage roll from
Roger.
your tank, and it's going to be a +3.
So let's see here. Trying to figure out how to do the damage roll on this.
So if you go into the tank, go click on
Yeah,
Blackjack.
I'm in there.
Damage roll is above combat crew and load there, kind of in the middle.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with this.
okay.
I'm gonna let me make this a little bit bigger. That'll probably help. I apologize for the slowness. Damage roll, copy. And he said 3.
+3.
Okay, Roger.
Okay. So tell me what happens. You don't finish them off quite yet.
So TC calls out the shot. I'm kind of aiming down the gunner sight, and I say, "Got him!" And I grab a hold of the trigger mount, squeeze off around, start rattling into their full auto, streaking left and right. Let off the trigger and kind of peering through the smoke, and I'm staring down. I'm think we still got standing units.
Take them out, Sweet Pea.
So upon hearing TC, I would probably cut loose with the 50. Go about same shooting pattern that Bishop did, but about, I'd say, probably inch or so lower. Just trying to cut the bottom out too.
Okay. So you have a 30 cal, and I assume yours going to be.
I was about to say, yeah, I can do the 1919. That'll work.
You're going to be burst or full auto.
Full auto. We'll run it.
Okay, and direct or suppress.
Direct.
All right. So With range, again, you're within range. So there's no modifiers there. There's no modifiers for me. So when you do your roll, remember when you double click on the tank, find the 1930 cal.
Yeah, I got it.
Add +4.
Oh, you want to add +4? My bad.
Yeah, so if you
Alright.
just do a roll 4d6.
D6.
So you have 2 successes. What would you like to do with that?
I guess add them to damage, I guess, if we can.
All right. You add them to the damage.
Add them to damage.
Is that sounds still good on you guys' end? Just want to make sure everything's good. All right, so go ahead and do my damage roll real quick at the top in your tank there.
Okay. No modifiers or what?
Yeah, go ahead and it is for your 30 cal. It's +3, and then add
Plus
1
3?
for the 4.
So +4 total?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. So you finish off what Ojos has started. So tell me what happens here.
So anybody looking down the distance would see in the little tree line, the first couple of shots actually cut what little foliage there is. You can actually see them like fold out, and it folds out to reveal a couple of standing units that's there. And I essentially just cut through them, coming back up an inch higher than the foliage, and just cut through them completely.
So you see the targets right here just splinter up, and what's left of them, they just kind of like most of them are cut in half or completely destroyed. So well done on that.
So, secondary target, Bishop, 12 o'clock. Take that gun out.
So I grab a hold of the controls. I'm going to use my. Are we still in a type of a combat turn or anything? Do I got to worry about that?
It's kind of modified basically, but
Okay.
essentially.
So I'd be using my fast action then to kind of adjust my aim, spotting on the gun that he mentioned at 12, spinning the turret just a little bit and sighting down the gun sight, slamming my foot on the pedal and yelling away to fire off that HE round.
All right, so real quick for your fast action, I believe that is going to be to turn the turret just a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be a fast action on a.
Because we're still in an electric, so.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep. No roll because it's as simple. Yeah, it's as simple as pushing a button, so I don't have to have you roll. With Forlath spotting, earlier that was a +1, and the driver it was a +1. No distance modifiers. There is a modifier of a -1 because the most of the target is obscured, but you know it's kind of in this direction.
Okay. So we're at -1 right now.
-1, and then you got 1 from Forlath and 1 from the driver, so 2. So you're positive.
Okay. Well,
1.
I'm at +2 then because I have a +1 for firing tank guns.
Okay.
Because I got
Nice.
according to my sheet, I got bug guns.
Oh.
Bug guns. And away we go. 2. Bamsis.
Damn. All right.
Oh.
You have 3 successes. Go ahead and what do you want to do with the extra 2?
I'm throwing all that into damage. We're taking this out with 1 shot, 1 kill, baby.
Okay, so on your thing, let's see. So damage roll for you. Go ahead and click it. You got 2 extra. So that's going to be 7 pumped into damage. Is your damage roll.
Fuck off!
So
Thank God it's all in training.
so
We're getting all the ones out now, ladies. We're getting all the ones out now.
You moderately damaged the cardboard cutout.
yeah.
yeah.
So
When they say you can't fight
Moderately
your way out of a
damaged.
paper bag, this is what they mean.
Moderately damaged a wooden target with an HE round. That sounds great.
So I can if it does it die? Tell me if it dies, and I'll tell you what happens if it does.
Yeah, I was gonna let you know. Even though your points don't actually equate to what happens there because of the HE, once it hits the target, it caused a secondary explosion, which hits the ammo. And like the instructors told you earlier, these have essentially incendiary rounds, or not so much.
The equivalent of tannerite.
Yeah, that's gonna be a secondary explosion to confirm that you guys hit it. So it's kind of like in Fury when they pop the 88s in the woods.
Yeah.
They see the red fire and stuff. That's basically what you're gonna see here. So tell me what happens.
Yeah. So I mean, the HE round actually punches through and doesn't ignite right away, and actually lands just a little bit behind, and then blows up. That secondary. I'm staring through this thing, going, "Are you fucking serious?" And then that catches the incendiary and it blows up, and just kind of sit back from the target and yell down to the loader, "Load another HE round." Target hit my target's down top.
So yeah, you see a bunch of sparks and everything else fly up into the sky, almost in an arc, kind of like you'd see in fireworks and such. Right when that happens, and right when you call that, across the radio comes Lieutenant Finkelstein, and you can hear him start shouting, "Ceasefire, ceasefire, index, index, index. Blackjack, this is Baker Actual, over."
Go ahead, Commander.
Sergeant, we're gonna need you and Bandito to RTB. Seems we were just informed that 3rd Platoon tanks have been double booked, and this takes priority. There's a scheduling issue. I need you both back here, and I'll go over it here once you get here.
Roger that, Lieutenant. All right, boys, you heard them. Mount up. Let's head back home.
All right, so let me adjust here real quick. So
I sit back in while he's doing that, I sit back in my chair and reach into my pocket, pull out a Lucky Strike, stick it in my mouth and light it, and I kind of hold it down to the loader and see if he wants one.
Yeah, Horner takes one, but he reaches out with his sore hand and switches to the other hand when he grabs the cigarette.
How are you holding up down there anyways? No, you got caught.
Nothing hurt but my pride.
Good to hear. So open up the Zippo, light, and then kind of lean down to light Horner's cigarette for him.
So it's probably less than a 5-minute drive through the fields, and you guys get back to the.
We call Sanchez to form up on us as well.
Okay, and he hears copies and follows suit as well. 1 second here. Okay, so you guys get back and kind of huddled around. Not only are the range NCOs, but it's the rest of Baker 3rd Platoon, and they all kind of. Some of them look annoyed, some of them look happy. You guys pull up, and Finkelstein kind of motions you over to join them.
I jump down. Join the crowd.
So,
and Bishop, you have the comm.
So you walk
Roger
up,
that, top.
And Finkelstein says, "Hey, nice shooting out there, TC. I know we had to cut you short. I apologize for that. This is out of my hands, and it's an error on somebody else above me. Basically, there was a scheduling error. Our tanks are due back to maintenance to be retrofitted to be able to float on water. Yep.
When we shipping out, Lieutenant? The boys are eager for some real action.
We don't have a time frame yet, but I assume that given the fact that they're retrofitting our tanks now, it's probably less than a couple months here and there. So gather up your things and let's head back to our base."
Okay, I walk back over to our tank, jump in.
Oh,
Back to base, boys.
he comes running
sorry.
up to your tank, and he taps
Yes, sir.
on it as you're kind of going up, and he's like, "Hey, Sarge, sorry, I forgot. Good news again. This ends our day early. Bad news is our briefing on these modifications will be in the maintenance bay at 0700. That also means no evening passes."
Roger that, Lieutenant.
What the hell
Understood.
did he just say? Do you hear that?
Sorry, gents. No evening passes. Early start. Right? Take us back. Base camp. Apparently, we're going to be retrofitted. We're going to get some fancy new. I don't even know what. I'm talking out my ass. Just head us back.
We're
So
gonna
you
be
guys head
what?
back. And the evening ends as usual.